in the apartments as well. Not getting shy and not being shy might cost him. Shahzam taken out early, as is Def. Unanswered frags, courtesy of Hellraisers.
Yeah, definitely a tough one. And perhaps they have to start to think about the ways that they're going to try to attack this situation. They just try to go for some exits, but there's a quick trade. Nice headshot from Obo once again. And oh dear, Ricky just spamming away there. Sick will walk into that. Oh, what the hell was that shot from Ricky? Now just one more to go. All he has to do is find a headshot. How hard could that be? Nuka coming around the corner, and there was a chance.
But on Hellraisers. In the meantime, Issa has started the proceedings in the apartments. Again, the usual stuff. Take banana, take apartments, take the options and the positions away from the CTs. But again, it has been slow on banana, but we've still got a few HEs here. Def trying to get something done. He's got Sick in tow as well, but they'll both be taken out. There's a third player on the bomb site. They'll know that due to the grenades. Ricky hiding behind new box. Rotation coming in from Obo. So far, so good on the anti-eco. Ricky gets one frag, but they haven't over-invested in this Hellraisers. Actually expecting a rotation. Seems that Angel, or not Angel rather, Nuki will entertain a little. Issa pulls a grenade out. I mean, you have to check that position. That's one of the most common places for a CT on the A bomb site. But not being shot immediately. Pulled a grenade out and died. 3 versus 2. Nuki's heavily tagged, and the CTs don't have much to lose here. So this is a dangerous waters for the Hellraisers.
Yeah, it certainly is. Again, we know Obo to be strong with the league. He's looking to see what he can find. Any wayward Hellraisers players, but they are not so foolish as to overstep. And given the lack of a kit, and now the lack of helmets, the MAC-10 and the Deagle, one of which of those weapons could be dropped to a team spots for it. And the rest of Complexi will make their way towards the bottom of Banana, but they're a little bit too slow to this. Nuki's already gained position in this area, and actually struggling. Obo does take him down, but the gun is unrecoverable. How much more damage is it added for Complexi?
No.
There you go. Rick is in position.
They're going to lose the AK now.
That should be okay here.
But he needs to collect it. One of these MAC-10 boys has got to go and get that upgrade.
It's good damage, though. And
Rick is just standing there with a MAC-10. They're going to play it safe and not go for it. Shahzam's getting greedy. Flashbangs, but he eats one, forced off his position, and this is going to be a complete disaster, it looks like, for Complexity. Ricky only good for 1. 3 versus 2 in favor of Hellraisers. Bomb needs to be collected. In the meantime, Shahzam equals the numbers, but Def is still sticking towards the B bomb site. In Shahzam, they trust. Creeping around the arch position are the 2 Hellraisers players, and maybe Def's patience might pay off. We've got Hellraisers moving towards the library area. Now, they heard the footsteps. They know at least one player is towards A. They don't know if anyone's towards B.
Now it's down to Shahzam, and nice frag there from Shahzam. The correction on the spray, good for the headshot. Now it's just Nuki left. He's got an M4 and 7 HP, and he's playing from CT spawn, and he's smoked off. Shahzam can't know where he is, though. And is he just going to go for the hole? He has no kit, of course. And
things like that. I think, I want to say it's Lurpis who's a kind of stickler for that. I don't know. I mean, for me, it's like in the long run, in the future rounds, that money may have more value in a smoke. Nothing doing just yet. Angel with a HE behind a new box position, ready for Shahzam. And again, not really over-investing in me.
It's just an impossible situation. So you're thinking about X's perhaps. Nice peek from Obo, the jiggle with the Deagle. You can see that in the previous spot, he was kind of hungry to try to get the frags, and he finds another headshot. Finally, he'll be taken down. Brilliant damage with that Deag. And Sick is in not a bad spot, but unfortunately he won't be looking at the right spot. Flashbang will be tossed by Mr. Def, and pray that no one peeks them, and he will get out of there. So they will go for the full save. Sick will pick up a kill, though, but it's the round lost.
Yeah, somewhat of a gamble rotation from Hellraisers. They didn't have presence or control of the banana position, but I respect it. The smoke, well timed on the arch position, kind of denied them a lot of options towards the A bomb site. So they chose to snap rotate. They made it quick, made no bones about it. Now, one of the issues there for Hellraiser, sorry, for Complexity on the B bomb site, Ricky still facing the wall, but for how long can he stand here without being taken out? He'll be taken out, in fact, by Oscar. Made it
there. Has found himself some presence. Speaking of which, Issa's lost presence in Boiler. Good kill coming in on the tight angle from Death to Pixel. Oh, Obo, very, very nice one to find there in middle. And so outmaneuvered them. Quick rotation from Obo as quick as he can make it, but Shahzam has to hold on, and hold on he will. The AW...
No grenades for Complexity. Nothing but dry peaks, no lotion for them. 2 versus 2. M4's on Sick and Def. Sick making his way behind Def from CT. Can one play off the other? Spotting a player in pool, doing nothing.
Oh my, good awareness, good knowledge from Def, just doing the...
At all. While Hellraisers creep into this B bomb site, there's one underneath Def. He's got no idea, but there's a fair chance he gets a kill out of this. Doesn't seem like this has been checked for whatsoever. There is the trade. Now you've got Shahzam making his way to CT spawn, but Def should know that that's already been compromised. Shahzam's creeping. Now, if no one gives up a frag in this situation, then it might be okay, but got to be careful planting this bomb. The smoke is still up for the time being. There's a flashbang to buy some more time, but Complexi are so close.
He's trying to get some position there. Oh my goodness, taking some damage. He got a bit of coverage there from the bricks and an archway. So beeping continues to get slowly but surely faster. In comes Complexi, but there they go as well. Nuki with 2 kills. And that might be all she wrote for this one for Complexi. Love the element of detail there. Shooting the pot to create a distraction. Stack tooth and nail, and here we go. Ricky finds a quick one at the P250 in the push towards second middle, but there's no follow-up. I suppose if there was to be one, if you were to say that there was, it's in apartments. It's the second phase of the defense here for Complexi. And here goes Lowell walking straight into it, but he'll deal with the first one. Obo can't find himself the second. Shahzam, though, he is a dab hand with the Deagle, and he's going to dig Angel into tomorrow.
I love the storm from the T's, the urgency in the apartments. They know it's a precarious position against the CTs. The longer you take, if you're going to push it, the more time they have to set up and do something funky. So they just charge, risk involved, but it works out. Shahzam, what does he choose to do with his AK-47? It would potentially help one of his teammates to have an AK over an M4. And I don't know how much chance they really have of winning this round unless they are served something for free, and having not being served something, they will slowly move the AK away from the danger of the A-bomb site. Hellraisers moving to 9. Nuki's 13 for 3. He's 13 for 4.
I was just about to mention that. Yeah, he's been playing really well for Hellraisers. He's gotten them out of some nasty little spots.
Goodbye, my friend.
Yeah. Control and outmaneuvering Complexi ultimately. Complexi struggling to win banana.
Angel does not want to get popped in that position again by the logs. The late second.
We're just about to push this. Nuki's going to go through the smoke. Great spray onto Def. Finds one. That's the opening they needed. They need a quick push, and Nuki gives it to them. Lil follows up with the trade onto Sick. Now it's a bomb down. A 3 versus 3 for Hellraisers. Can they hold on again? Can they deny another round to Complexi? Not if that happens.
With Shahzam taking construction, this one's going to be more difficult. Oscar's got angles, though, by the fountain. There's a flashbang to force him away. And that's going to give more real estate to Shahzam. A crouch peek from Oscar. Nothing doing this time. It's down to Lowell, but Shahzam will deliver the first round for Complexi.
And they'll find another big buy. Big push from Nuki. Oh my god, the HE, the Molotov damage, it is really bad for Complexi. Nuki is going to die here, but look at all the destruction, and the CTs have lots of utility. And if Rick is hitting shots like that, we'll see what else he can do as he pushes forward. Def will take point there with that M4. Angel's got so much to worry about there. Preemptive spray comes in. They find him. Great headshot there, but he can't do anything else. It's up to Lowell, but he's stuck behind a smoke. And that bomb is very close to detonation. He might not make it. Oh, it's so close. That is so... just barely makes it across to cover, as Obo will cover for him. Issa goes down. The headshots for Obo looking quite lethal, but he's unable to take down Angel. There's players all over the place. This is so hard to keep track of here for the CTs. They are so fast moving, these Hellraisers players. Although, looks like sanity's been restored here as we go into the 2 versus 3.
That smoke is terrible. There's a big gap, and Sick is in a 1 versus 2. Flash over the roof. The bomb's been planted. Sees the trajectory. He can still creep, but maybe Lowell's got a superior angle in a graveyard position. I'm sure he has not been detected. Sick's got 3 bullets in the magazine. He can't reload because he'll concede his position, so he's got to get a 1 versus 2 with 3 bullets. How on earth is he going to do that? Is he even aware of how many bullets he has left? Nothing doing just yet. Let's see if he goes for the tap. Well, it'll be Nuki to engage first, and it's double figure. Light on utility, heavy on smoke grenades. Complexi, but that's one that's gone missing, as well as Obo. Put him on a milk carton. Def has been left on the B-bomb site once again. He's got a smoke in the hole. The only one left for Complexity. That situation changed pretty quickly. Now, with 3 players towards A and 1 towards B, do Complexity make a forward play with Shahzam to get the information? Because boy, do they need it.
2 more is possible at this point. But we'll see if they do save.
But they're in position to burst through it. Obo takes the second one out, tries to transfer for the first. That's not going to happen. The smoke's on the balcony. Sorry, the bomb's on the balcony. That's all the information they need. There's a smoke on the arch position, and their outmaneuvering is done. We've got flashbangs towards top mid. We've got HEs through the library onto the side. That's pretty good. And the bomb's planted for the pit position. 4 versus 3 for Hellraisers.
This is so scary. They are just using all their might and just punching a hole in to Complexity early in the round. And look at the defense here with York. What are you going to do now at this point? And the 13-2 is looking like now. So typically you'd expect it to be time for the top mid take. And with 4 players towards the top mid position, Complexity have designed this defense to deal with the default, to deal with the top mid take. And losing a player towards Banana.
A second grenade. But the bomb doesn't seem to be committed just yet. It's on Banana. In the meantime, we've got a push from Lowell in the arch area. He's going to win his duel with Ricky. Top mid now, so this surely ends in disaster for Hellraisers. Off angles from Obo, but he can't stop the bomb from making it to the site. But 6 certainly can stop it from getting planted. And there is a much-needed third round heading towards top mid, where he'll be facing 2 CTs. The point of no return is where Nuki is. Tries to turn tail and run, but it's too late. That's a lovely one-tap with a P250 for Sick. A P250 on T-side Inferno, very, very rare. You don't see it often enough, in my opinion. The numbers now, trying to abuse them, those numbers towards the B bomb site, but the 1v1s will still prevail for Lowell with a 3K, a 4K Lowell, looking for the ace. He's got 2 bullets left. Holding down the bomb site for his team. This could have just crushed the dreams of Complexity. Can he make it? Yes, he can. Made it a little harder.
Lowell showing why he is on the team. 14 for 5. What an ace from him. Angel straight down middle. Does get it. Oh, God. Oh, dear. Nope. Abandon. Abandon ship. Aborts. Hit the big red button. This has gone horribly wrong. Oscar gets a few licks of damage through the smoke with that one as he swaps out for the FAMAS. But this has reached desperation now for Hellraisers. They've got to make some interesting decisions here, James.
Yeah, this is the kind of anarchy you don't want to be subjected to when you are in such a strong position. You don't want to give anything to your opponent, but somehow they've lost 2 players so early, Hellraisers.
They underestimated. They didn't think that there would be a force buy. That's the only reason I can imagine. Because if there's a force buy, running down middle is extremely dangerous. If there's an eco, you just decimate it.
Yeah, you're just opening doors for your opponent. You don't want to do that. This is not the time to be polite. You can see Complexity trying to back off, but it's Hellraisers who are at the advantage, and just like that, it turns around. Nuki with a 3K with a UMP. Leaves Def alone. Again, opportunities come and go. Rings the bell, Def. Maybe there is a chance. Now, how can they move in for a double peek? You can see Oscar moving up, but Def is smart with the smoke grenade. He's got another one, and he's got position to collect the bomb. He's only got 4 bullets left in the CZ-75, but Oscar's behind the smoke, and is it worth the risk to push it? Of course it's not. So maybe there's still a chance here. Def, he's going for the frag, it seems, rather than the bomb plant. That's quite the gap, actually, for Oscar. So never mind that. But how long will he hold his position for? He's got to realize the potential for a rotation. Def making his way to boiler, but Oscar's still not considering it. After so much time, there was so Angel with the 5-7. Not as good as it used to be. Issa can follow up just for the 1 frag, though. Nothing crazy happening. 5-7 is well, to me at least, a constant disappointment these days. Therefore, contribute. He'll get his bell rung though, and the CTs will know that as well. But Obo spots one of the remaining 2, and that will limit the risk at this point. Nuki will want to hold on to his FAMAS. Shahzam making his way down. Now he's got to realize that that's to collect the bomb. There's no other reason that he would be going down towards the T ramp, but oh, Nuki's just going to walk to his doom. He may not have realized. Well, they've got a pop flash. They've got a pop flash scenario, and Complexity may move into it with 3 players. Okay. Now, there was a Molotov up. Oh my god, I don't even have time to talk about this because we've got 3 USP kills on Banana, and we've still got Oscar creeping and Boiler in the meantime. He's got a sound cues at the very least. He's seen one of them. He hasn't seen the bomb though. The bomb again is on T-ramp, and it is to be collected. But in the meantime, there will be position for Hellraisers. There'll be weapons. They've got a Krieg. They've got an AK-47. Obo's got a MAC-10.
Oh my goodness, this is something, isn't it? Nuki with a fantastic position. He'll spot one. He was spotted too, but just him spotting one in a situation like this, he peeks. This is what I'm talking about. He's crazy. A lot of players will just fall back there a little bit, maybe jump peek it, not commit, but he's just committed there. And he's been punished. Brilliant from Obo. It's absolutely brilliant to punish that. Look at what is happening here. He's caused a rotation. However, given the information of the two players towards T-Rap, it allowed the CTs to move somebody, Angel, up towards the apartments. And now he's been spotted. Obo manages to make his way past. There's a quick smoke to get a plants down. And guaranteeing the plant in the situations, how are you going to be able to win this round? Angel knows he has to move quickly down into the smoke. Obo is in some trouble now. That's not gone exactly where he's wanted. He's now stuck in this position, and out comes Loa with the AK at the exact perfect timing. And it's going to be, they're going to be holding too tight to the site as Lowell's going to be forced to defend there from Oranges, and he's going to make it happen. Angel absolutely dominating with the Krieg, and that's going to be 15-5 for Hellraisers as they wipe.
Standing between two Molotovs, that flashbang may just about help him. Shahzam's going to get taken down instead. Six behind the wall still. There he goes finally. And there's more bullets to be deployed by Angel, leading by example. We've got Issa on the porch roof, leaving Def and Obo alone with Desert Eagles with 10 rounds to win from 10. Otherwise, it is to the back of the queue for Complexity.
I just want to say that kill from Angel, the first one, is just simply unfair. It's just simply unfair.
Surplus to requirements.
I can't wait to see a replay of that. We've got to have that. That was so ridiculous. And, well, it's a slow but inevitable bleed from Complexity, and there's only one result, and that is the death of Complexity here on Inferno. Nice shot, though, from Death. 15 HP with the Deeg. You know exactly where he is. You can see they're starting to rotate now to box him in. Don't want to take any chances here. It's a 4 versus 1. Should never, ever, ever lose this.